if you're going to deep dive, you want to be strategic in the way you apply for the cards. Before 2024, it didn't really matter in what order you opened up your Amex cards. Now it matters a lot if you want to maximize your welcome bonus offers.
Welcome to the Military Money Manual Podcast, where every episode is all about achieving financial independence in the military faster than before. We believe personal finance shouldn't be boring or intimidating. Building wealth can be simple, and financial freedom is the ultimate financial goal. Now, here's your hosts, Spencer and Jamie.
Welcome back to the Military Money Manual Podcast. This is Jamie, and I'm here with Spencer Reese from militarymoneymanual.com. And today we're going to talk about a recent change here in the spring of 2024 about Amex family language, where they're kind of making it a little more restrictive and a little harder on us. So Spencer's going to give us the background of what is family language, what cards this affects, and how this affects the strategies for you and your families going forward. Spencer, how's it going, man?
That's good, Jamie. Thanks for the intro. I would say I'm excited to share the news, but I'm really not. I think this is this is kind of a dumb restriction, but we don't make the rules. We just play by them. American Express or Amex, they've added new family language in the terms and conditions of their credit card application. So that means that if you've received a welcome bonus offer on another card in the same family of cards, and we'll define like what a family is in a second here, you may not, so it doesn't say you will not, it says you may not be eligible to receive a welcome bonus offer on a different card in the family. So Amex has other application rules, such as you can't have more than 5 American Express credit cards at any time. And a credit card is defined as pretty much the co-branded cards. So the Hilton, the Marriott, the Delta cards, those are your credit cards. You can't have more than 10 Amex cards without a preset spending limit. So they used to call these charge cards, but they've gotten away from that language. So they're calling it cards without a preset spending limit. Those are your American Express membership reward earning cards. So that's like your Amex Green, your Amex Gold, the Platinum card from American Express, or the Amex Platinum card for Schwab. You also can apply, or you can only apply for a maximum of 2 new cards in every 90-day period. So that's to slow down the rate of applications. And you can only earn the welcome bonus on a card once per lifetime. That's always been a rule. It's the once per lifetime is usually interpreted as about every 7 years. So let's say you open up an Amex Platinum card in 2010, you earn the welcome bonus, you close the card in, let's say 2015. By 2022, about 7 years later, 2023, you may be eligible to open up another American Express Platinum card and earn another welcome bonus on it. But that doesn't make a lot of sense for military service members because that means you missed out on 7 years of annual benefits. And if you're an MLA covered borrower, which we've covered on many other episodes, and you can go listen to those or check out militarymoneymanual.com/UMC3 Ultimate Military Credit Cards course. If you check that out, it'll explain what an MLA covered borrower is. You want to leave these cards open because you're not going to be paying an annual fee on it, and you can earn lots of annual benefits on these cards. Okay, so those are all the American Express application rules. Those are all the rules you need to worry about. But now in 2024, American Express has added this family language. So what does it mean? It means that if you have a higher tier card in the family, by tier we mean usually it comes down to annual fee. Actually, this is true for all the cards right now. If you have the highest annual fee card in a family, you cannot earn you may not be able to earn the welcome bonuses on the lower tier cards. Okay, what does that mean in practical considerations? If you open up the Platinum card from American Express first, you may not be eligible to receive a welcome bonus on the American Express Gold card and the American Express Green card. Ouch. So that is a tough restriction right there. Do you have any questions about the language stuff so far, Jamie?
So in the first family that we've identified, it's the Green, Gold, and the Platinum card from American Express. Can you touch on the Platinum card for Schwab and other flavors of the Platinum and how that relates to that family? Are they like distant cousins?
Yeah.
Probably closer.
Yeah. Closer than cousin. Well, maybe cousins in the same family. But yeah, the Morgan Stanley and the Charles Schwab Platinum card American Express is now considering them all variations of the Platinum card. So you want to be a little bit strategic here. If you're going to deep dive into the points and miles arena while you're in active duty service, or if you're not, but if you're going to deep dive, you want to be strategic in the way you apply for the cards. If you're not going to be deep diving into this and you're going to kind of take a more like relaxed approach to the points and miles game, I would say you can still get a lot of the value out of points and miles with just a few cards. For instance, the American Express Platinum card, the Amex Gold card, and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Boom. With those 3 cards right there, which probably only represents less than 10% of the total cards available for military service members with annual fees waived. With those 3 cards, you're probably unlocking 80% of the value of the points and miles game. And so I don't want to like discourage people from deep diving into it, but if you're just going to stay on the surface, then you can just kind of focus on those 3 cards. But even on those 3 cards, you're going to get caught up by these Amex family language rules. And the optimal strategy would be start with the lowest annual fee card first. So for the American Express membership rewards family, you're going to want to start with the Amex Green card, apply for that, earn the welcome bonus. Then move on to the Amex Gold card, apply for that, earn the welcome bonus. And then the Platinum card from American Express, open that, earn the welcome bonus. If you want to be able to cash out your points, your American Express points, you're going to want to go then open up a Charles Schwab Amex Platinum card, and that will unlock the ability to transfer or to cash out your American Express points.
So you're saying it depends on how many cards total I'm going to get and how complicated I want to get in the travel hacking game and the credit cards game, number 1. And number 2, I can still have the cards even if I may not earn the welcome bonus. And there may still be times where I would want to open a card knowing I might not earn the welcome bonus because of the recurring benefits or the other features it unlocked. Is that accurate?
Absolutely, yeah. So, I mean, like for instance, I have 7 American Express Platinum cards. I did not earn the welcome bonuses. I earned the welcome bonuses on 2 of those cards. So I earned the welcome bonus on the Charles Schwab Amex Platinum card and a vanilla American Express Platinum card. I still hold those cards. Even now as a veteran, I'm still getting the annual fees waived on all those cards. And I'm earning 7 annual recurring benefits of holding an American Express Platinum card. So what does that mean in practice? Well, for instance, this year, I went and purchased, with those 7 cards, I was able to purchase $200 of United Travel Bank credit on each card. So it's $1,400 of United Travel Bank credit per year. I mean, that's crazy. If I did that for 10 years, that's $14,000 of United Travel Bank credit. Pretty impressive, pretty awesome. So yes, it can be valuable to apply for cards. And what might happen is you might get the dreaded Amex pop-up. So if you Google Amex pop-up jail, I'm probably in the top 3 results there. You can click on the link, read all about that. But basically it's going to say, hey, based on the cards that you have with American Express or based on the member profile that we're keeping for you, you're not going to earn, you're going to apply for this card and you might be approved for it, but you're not going to be able to earn the welcome bonus on it. And so a lot of people in the military have been getting the Amex pop-up jail message and they're saying, oh, well, then I just won't apply for the card. But it can still be valuable depending on the annual recurring benefits you're going for. It can still be valuable to open up a card, even if you're not going to earn the welcome bonus on it. That being said, though, I would say you definitely, if you think you'll be eligible one day, don't apply for a card that you're not going to earn a welcome bonus on. Welcome bonuses are the most valuable way to earn Chase and American Express points.
Just a quick note from one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back to the show. Hey, Spencer, I've heard about this free Amex Platinum card for military service members. Where can I go to learn more about this?
Great question, Jamie. I've got the Ultimate Military Credit Cards course at militarymoneymanual.com/UMC3. It's a 100% free email-based course, and I explain exactly how to verify your eligibility for credit card annual fee waivers with the Military Lending Act, or MLA, and the Service Members Civil Relief Act, or SCRA. The Ultimate Military Credit Cards course is a beginner's guide to travel hacking and opening up your first annual fee-waived credit card while you or your spouse serves in the U.S. military. There's no spam, no fluff, and the only emails you'll get from me are related to military credit cards. You can unsubscribe at any time, and there's zero cost to you to sign up. You can sign up right now for free at militarymoneymanual.com/UMC3. Again, militarymoneymanual.com/Uniform Mike Charlie 3.
And now back to the show. Before I move on to the next family, Spencer, I just want to say for the listeners that we do plan to cover a series in the next couple of weeks where we're going to talk through, hey, if you only get one credit card, here's the one that we'd recommend. If you're going to get 5, here's the one we recommend. And then if you're going to get 10 or 15 or more, here's the order that we recommend. So we'll be able to step you through the different levels of strategery, if you will, in your credit card game. Okay, to the next family, what about the Hilton Honors cards that we have through American Express? There's also a family restriction with those, right?
Yeah, that's right, Jamie. So the other families that you have to worry about this new Amex family language rules are, especially for military service members that want to open up Hilton cards, is you have to start with the Hilton Honors vanilla card. So the no annual fee Hilton Honors card, earn the welcome bonus on that one, then go for the Hilton Honors American Express Surpass card, and then finally go for the Aspire card. So this is forcing me to change all my advice to people, because I used to recommend start at the highest tier card, work your way down, and then upgrade those lower tier cards to the highest tier card. I'm still going to recommend that you upgrade the lower tier cards to the highest tier card, but you're going to need to start your applications with the lowest tier card, the lowest annual fee card in the family, and then work your way up. The other one is the Marriott card. Marriott Bonvoy Bevy and Bonvoy Brilliant interact with each other. I don't really see a good argument to be opening a Marriott Bonvoy Bevy. I would just do a Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant.
There's also been a change in the language for Marriott between Amex and Chase. Have you seen that? And that complicates it a little bit more even.
Yeah, it sure does. So basically all Marriott cards, it doesn't matter which bank issues them, interact now. So you might not be eligible for a welcome bonus on an American Express Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant because you earned a welcome bonus on like a Ritz-Carlton card. And it depends on timing. There's some really good charts out there. Actually, I've got one on militarymoneymanual.com. If you go to the Marriott card section, you can see they have I've got a chart there, and it shows which cards interact with which cards. It'll tell you like which order you want to go in to maximize your Marriott welcome bonuses. So like so many things in the points and miles arena, you can really nerd out on this. You can really deep dive into it. Or you can just kind of be like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to get one Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card. It's going to unlock Platinum Elite status for me at Marriott's worldwide. I'm going to earn a lot of Marriott points. I'm going to get a free annual night certificate worth up to 85,000 points. And that's it. That's all I need. Like, I don't need a whole bunch of Marriott cards. And I think that's completely legitimate. I think that's a great way to approach military travel hacking.
Spencer, you mentioned earlier about the may not be eligible. Is there any way to tell before I actually submit the application and have that hit my credit report that I've applied for a new account?
Yep. So when you start the American Express application for a new card, before they check your credit score, before they put a hard pull on your credit report, they will ensure that you are eligible for the welcome bonus. And if you are not eligible for the welcome bonus, it'll have a pop-up on AmericanExpress.com, after you hit apply, that will say, hey, we've determined that you will not be eligible for this welcome bonus. Do you want to cancel your application? If you click cancel, there's no hit to your credit score. There's no impact on your credit score. So it's really like, there's nothing to lose here. Just go check, So like if you have an Amex Platinum card and you're like, shoot, I can't get the Amex Gold bonus now, just check, just apply for one. Sometimes you might have better link if you use like a friend or spouse's referral link. You'll have better luck. So it doesn't hurt to start the application, and American Express will warn you before you finalize the application, before they run the final credit check, that you will not earn the welcome bonus. So Jamie, just to get close to wrapping it up here, before 2024, it didn't really matter in what order you opened up your Amex cards. Now it matters a lot if you want to maximize your welcome bonus offers. So this applies to the Amex Green, Gold, and Platinum card family, the Hilton Honors Amex card family, the Amex Marriott card family, and the Amex Delta card family. So I just want to ensure that people are hearing the message and are getting the word that if you are getting into the points and miles arena and you're in the military, so you're planning on opening up a lot of cards, which I do encourage you to maximize your benefits, just make sure you go in the correct order so that you're not cutting off opportunities to earn welcome bonuses. Because like we talked about in a recent episode, if you want to earn a lot of Amex or Chase points, a lot of, like we had one episode recently where we talked about earning 1 million American Express points. And if that's a goal of yours because you want to go on some crazy redemption and you want to go on a big vacation with your family, make sure you go in the right order. So right now it's Amex Green, then Amex Gold, then the Platinum card from American Express. And if you're going after the Hilton cards, again, just start with the no annual fee, Hilton Honors Amex card, then the Surpass card, then the Aspire card. So I'm not trying to trip people up here and I don't want to overcomplicate this, but I do want people to know that this is a hobby that you can get a lot of value off of by only opening up a few cards, like we talked about earlier, like Amex Gold, Amex Platinum, Chase Sapphire Reserve. But if you are going to make this like a super hobby like Jamie and I have, where you got spreadsheets or using an app like Travel Freely, we had the founder Zach Hood on the podcast the other day talking about that. If that's something that you want to deep dive into this and you want to really maximize the value, I urge you to look up Amex Family Language Rules. There's an article on militarymoneymanual.com about it, or check out the Ultimate Military Credit Cards course, militarymoneymanual.com/UMC3.
So a lot of good information there about recent changes to the American Express family language and how it affects your strategy in your military credit cards game. We hope that this episode, like all of them, do bring you value as a military service member or spouse, and that if it does, you'll share it with a friend. You will give us a 5-star review on Spotify, Apple, Audible, wherever you're listening to this podcast. And that if you have questions or comments or suggestions for future episodes, reach out to us. On Instagram is the easiest way. That's at Military Money Manual. Or you can also email us podcast@militarymoneymanual.com. We hope to see you back here next week.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of the Military Money Manual podcast. If you're enjoying the show, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. This helps others find the show, and we really appreciate it. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
The views and opinions presented here are those of the speakers and do not necessarily represent the views of the DoD or its components. Reference to any commercial products or services does not constitute DoD endorsement of those products or services.